Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome editor of Drinks Retailing, Sonia Hook.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for this virtual celebration of Britain's finest drinks retailers. This time last year, we lamented the fact British drinks retailers had suffered their worst year since the mid-1990s. Sales of alcohol had declined 0.2% in value during the 12-week Christmas trading period of 2019, and the uncertainty surrounding Brexit meant the future didn't look particularly rosy for the trade. The year that followed was obviously an exceptionally difficult year for many sectors. Even businesses which were lucky enough to see a boost in demand faced a number of challenges. But the overall figures for 2020 show that despite the challenges, it was a good year for the off-trade in terms of sales. Alcohol sales were up by 310 million for the 4 weeks of December, and sales for most off-trade categories were strong throughout the year. Many of the retailers shortlisted for an award today were quick to adapt to the changes in how people shopped for alcohol. Our team looked for businesses that demonstrated excellence in retailing for each of the awards categories, but in many cases the sheer creativity and agility in their responses to COVID-19 helped strengthen their case for being shortlisted. Drinks Retailing magazine has always had a robust and detailed judging process for these awards, and this year has been no exception. When travel restrictions were lifted, our team carried out store visits across the UK, assessing each one on a number of criteria, including range, merchandising, staff knowledge and appearance. And then later in the year, judges took to Zoom to discuss the stores that best fitted the awards criteria, looking for the ones that stood out as shining examples of retailing excellence. Gathering together in this way is not our preferred choice, but thanks to the hard-working events team, we have been able to bring you this online alternative to the Dorchester. I hope you have a fantastic evening celebrating the achievements of the nation's very best retailers. Of course, we couldn't have done this event without the continued support of our sponsors, so please join me and give a big round of applause to Aston Manor Cider, Carlsberg Marston's Brewing Company, Freshnay Cope Stick, Glengoyne, Copperberg UK, Most Wanted Wines, North South Wines, Thatcher's Cider, and White Claw Hard Seltzer. Thank you for your support. And so, without further ado, please let us proceed to the main event. I shall now hand over to Roger, who will reveal tonight's winners.
Thank you, Sonia. It's great to be with you all this evening. And so it is time to announce our winners. So we move to our first award this evening, Newcomer of the Year. This award honours retailers that have set up a new operation within the last 2 years. Judges look to recognise true rising stars that have successfully built a new business with flair and determination. And so the finalists are Brigitte Bordeaux, The Old Garage Wine and Deli, and The Wine Loft. And the winner is The Old Garage Wine and Deli. The old garage opened in Cornwall 18 months ago, and although the lockdown forced it to close its doors between April and July last year, the team worked hard to deliver wines and fresh food to its customers. The business has been such a success that there's a strong chance a second site in North Cornwall will join the portfolio this year. Next up is the award for Convenience Store of the Year, sponsored by Thatcher's Cider. Convenience is a fast-growing retail channel, and store owners are producing increasingly sophisticated drinks ranges. This award goes to the independent convenience store, multiple branch or franchise outlet, which has most effectively sold beers, ciders, wines and spirits in the past year. And the finalists are Cost Cutter Chislehurst, Ravens Budgeons Abridge, and the Battersea General Store. To announce the winner, please welcome Chris Milton, Off-Trade and Export Sales Director at Thatcher's Cider.
And the winner of the Drinks Retailing News Award 2021 for Convenience Retailer of the Year, sponsored by Thatcher's, is Cost Cutter Chislehurst.
Cost Cutter Chislehurst was given a major revamp in 2019 when owner Anil Patel decided to merge the store with his separate wine shop business. This plan more than doubled the floor space and allowed him to add in a raft of new craft beers and fine wines. As a result of this, the store's off-trade sales grew by 250%, and during the busiest lockdown weeks, alcohol sales hit an impressive £26,000 a week. We now reach the award for Innovative Retailer of the Year, sponsored by Most Wanted Wines. This award celebrates retailers that have taken risks by overhauling their ranges and boldly championing new and different products that take the drinks industry forward in an interesting direction. And the finalists are Co-op, Waitrose, and Tesco. To announce the winner, please welcome Mark Pettit, Sales Director for Most Wanted Wines.
And the winner of the Innovative Retailer Award is Waitrose.
In 2020, Waitrose tapped into the trend for at-home cocktail making by launching new interactive cocktail experience boxes, and they expect to see more customers experimenting with drinks at home in 2021. Waitrose also made a big move into new packaging formats for wine and said it plans to add more eco-friendly and convenient formats this year. Next up is a new award for 2021, the trophy for Multiple No and Low Alcohol Retailer of the Year, sponsored by North South Wines. The low and no alcohol category has become one of the most dynamic in the drinks market in recent years, with improved product quality and wider choice making it a more enticing prospect for shoppers. Retailers have also done their part by increasing ranges and making features of low and no alcohol drinks in store, and all three finalists have played their part to this end. And so the finalists are Asda, Morrison's, and Sainsbury's. To announce the winner, please welcome Kim Wilson, Managing Director and Founder of North South Wines.
Good evening everyone, it gives me great pleasure to be able to announce the award for the new No and Low Alcohol Retailer of the Year, and the winner is Morrison's. Congratulations!
The overall low and no alcohol category for the off-trade grew by more than 20% last year, with sales of alcohol-free beer growing even faster than this. Morrison's has created a dedicated and clearly defined low and no alcohol section in stores, offering customers a wide range of beer brands as well as a collection of alcohol-free spirits, wines and sparkling wines. Next is the award for Multiple Cider Retailer of the Year, sponsored by Copperberg UK. Supermarkets are making great strides in cider, and they have particularly benefited from the fruit cider boom in recent years. This award recognises outstanding performance in the category. The finalists are Aldi, Waitrose, and Morrison's. To announce the winner, please welcome Neil Robinson, UK Sales Director at Copperberg UK.
Hi, I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Multiple Cider Retailer of the Year is Morrison's.
Congratulations again to Morrison's! The off-trade cider category attracted new shoppers last year, and value has been growing ahead of volume. Cider sales boomed during the lockdown weeks, with thousands more shoppers buying cider to drink at home. Morrison's offers a wide range of mainstream ciders in cans, bottles and multi-packs, and it also has an impressive selection of traditional premium options. We now move to the award for Independent Spirits Retailer of the Year. Independents are tapping into the wonderful array of craft spirits being produced around the country and imported into the UK, offering more adventurous, exciting and exclusive ranges than ever. They're really getting behind the category with passionate sales techniques, and we have some very strong finalists indeed. And those finalists are Jerry's Wines and Spirits, The Whiskey Exchange, and Tomoka Spirits Boutique. And the winner is The Whiskey Exchange. The Whiskey Exchange opened its third shop in February last year, and the company says this new London Bridge store is an important addition to the portfolio. The retailer closed all 3 stores when lockdown was first announced, but online sales have been strong, and it saw increased demand for a number of drinks, especially rum. The buying team worked hard to source limited edition and exclusive products last year to enhance its offering in these big growth categories. And so it follows that our next award is for Multiple Spirits Retailer of the Year. It's been an exciting year for spirits, which is easily the best performing sector in the drinks industry right now, and large retailers are doing more than ever to seize a share of this lucrative category. And the finalists are Tesco, Waitrose, and Aldi. And the winner is Waitrose. In the past year, Waitrose has added a number of new products to its spirits collection, including premium tequilas, new gins, and a selection of unusual spirits and liqueurs from around the world. It became the first UK retailer to work with American whiskey producer Woodford Reserve on an exclusive premium blend, and they introduced world exclusives on the Waitrose Cellar website, including a collection of 140 single malt Scotch whiskies aged 27 years old. The next award is for the Independent Beer Retailer of the Year. There are many fine independent beer retailers across the country, but these are the very best of the best. And the finalists are Brewery Market, Kill the Cat, and Trembling Madness. And the winner is Brewery Market. Brewery Market got through the lockdown weeks by offering a click and collect service as well as Zoom tasting events for its local customers. The judges felt the store had an impressive range of beers with a layout that offers an enjoyable shopping experience. The business is made up of a shop, tasting room and community space, and customers can also drink beer on site. We move on to the award for Multiple Beer Retailer of the Year, sponsored by Carlsberg Marston's Brewing Company. Sales of beer through the off-trade soared in 2020, aided by the difficulties the on-trade faced and helped by the glorious weather throughout the spring and summer months. The shortlisted finalists all responded swiftly to the surge in demand, with new products and partnerships with well-known brewers. And the finalists are Tesco, Co-op, and Aldi. And the winner is Tesco. When pubs shut in March last year, supermarkets across the UK saw a huge demand for beer. Tesco tapped into this quickly by offering more delivery slots and removing price promotions, while working hard to keep up with demand. Tesco had a good year for beer sales, and it holds its position as the supermarket with the biggest share of this market. So, we now reach the award for Independent Wine Retailer of the Year. This category is one of our most hotly contested of the awards, and it always seems to break the previous year's record for the number of entries we receive. The overall standard of these entries continues to rise, and it is fantastic to see so many brilliant businesses driving interest in wine all around the country. And the finalists are Butler's Wine Cellar, M Wine Store, the Somerset Wine Company, and the Worley Wine Shop. And the winner is Butler's Wine Cellar. Butler's Wine Cellar has 2 stores in Brighton, and it boasts a huge collection of wines, with new ones added weekly. For some of the COVID weeks, the team had to close both shops and focus on online sales, adapting quickly to deal with a huge volume of orders. It's been a family business for 40 years, and although 2020 was its most challenging to date, it was also its best financial year in its history. And so on to Multiple Wine Retailer, sponsored by Freshnet Copestick. The off-trade wine category continues to feel the brunt of punishing duty increases, but our shortlisted finalists are managing to thrive in a challenging market by offering dynamic ranges and bringing the category to life on shelves. And the finalists are Waitrose, Morrison's, and Aldi. To announce the winner, please welcome Robin Copestick, Managing Director of Freshnet Copestick.
I am delighted to announce that the winner of the Multiple Wine Retailer of the Year award is Aldi.
Aldi's wine sales have gone from strength to strength, shooting up by more than 30% in 2020, the biggest uplift in sales out of all the supermarkets. In 2020, it enhanced its premium Icon wine range and launched its first Lebanese wine. It also added some summer specials, including Ice Carver, while its Christmas lineup boasted Super Tuscan, which Aldi noted was £90 cheaper than Meghan Markle's preferred version. We now move on to Drinks Buying Team of the Year, sponsored by Aston Manor Cider. This award is for the multiple buying team that has contributed most to the success of its business. Judges were looking for innovation and activity that have driven footfall, average spend, total sales, and profitability. And the finalists are Co-op, Waitrose, and Majestic. To announce the winner, please welcome Callie O'Brien, Marketing Controller at Aston Manor Cider.
The winner of the Drinks Buying Team of the Year is Majestic.
Majestic's wine buyers worked closely with store managers last year as part of the company's huge 2020 range review. The first new wines were introduced in the spring, and more were added in the autumn. Majestic said these were so successful that 1 in 5 bottles sold were new to the company, even though most stores were closed and in-store tastings were on hold. And now on to Independent Drinks Retailer of the Year. This award is for independent retailers that excel across the board in beers, wines, spirits and ciders. Judges were looking for creativity, business flair, and the role they play in educating and exciting their local communities with their drinks offerings. And the finalists are Cheers Wine Merchants, The Wine Press, and Starmore Boss. And the winner for Independent Drinks Retailer of the Year is The Wine Press. The Wine Press in Stourbridge has been a family business since 1992. It started as a wine merchant, but has evolved over the years into an all-round drink specialist. The most recent addition is its spirits room, which also doubles up as a tasting room, and the shop has a top 10 fixture which is updated every couple of weeks to display its best-selling wines. We've now reached the award for Best Independent Retailer Promotion. Now this award goes to the retailer that did the most to drive sales, education and awareness through a specific in-store event running for a limited amount of time, which provided theatre in-store and improved the shopping experience as well as profit margins. So here come the finalists. They are Davies Wine Merchants, Le Vignoble, and Tring Winery. And the winner of Best Independent Retailer Promotion is Tring Winery. Tring Winery opened in February 2020, and when lockdown hit in March, it responded quickly with a promotion that aimed to take the concept of online tastings to another level. To kick off the promotion, 20,000 small samples were hand-bottled into miniature bottles and sent out, with the first online tastings capped at 70 people. For the next stage, the team introduced mini bag-in-box wines, which allowed the company to expand from local to national. Participants are sent 5 samples in a box which fits through the letterbox. At its height, the shop was sending out 150 kits a week. We've now reached the award for Online Retailer of the Year, sponsored by Glengoyne. This award honours the online business that has consistently achieved the highest standards in customer service, sales performance and ease of navigation. The judges were looking for the operator that achieved significant growth through customer recruitment and retention and championed innovation to push the business into growth. And here come the finalists. They are The Whisky Exchange, Virgin Wines, and Forest Wines. To present the award, please welcome UK Managing Director from Ian MacLeod Distillers, Neil Boyd.
And the winner is Whisky Exchange. Well done, guys.
The Whisky Exchange offers a wide range of beer, sake and wine, in addition to its impressive spirits collection. In the last year, it added a number of new drinks, including an Indian single malt whisky and its Black Friday 2020 limited edition whisky, which sold out in less than 2 hours. As a result of the pandemic, it switched its whisky show to an online format, moving the 2-day event to a 9-day virtual extravaganza. The next award is Regional Chain of the Year. Now this is one of the most competitive categories at the Drinks Retailing Awards, as the UK is blessed with a wealth of fantastic regional chains. Our shortlisted retailers are all exceptional, and they deserve considerable credit for their successes over the past year. So the finalists for the Regional Chain of the Year are Jeroboam's, Lee and Sandeman, Real Ale, and The Good Wine Shop. And the winner is Lee and Sandeman. Lee and Sandeman has 5 stores in London with wine at the heart of its business. During the lockdown weeks, its stores remained open. The minimum order size for local customers was removed, and it offered free delivery, even for single bottles. At its peak, retail sales were up by 25% on the previous year. The judges were impressed by the wide selection of wines and the high level of knowledge shown by its staff. Next is the award for Luxury Drinks Retailer of the Year. This category ring-fences the high-end department stores and behemoths that cater to high-net-worth individuals, tourists, and the drinking public alike, with ranges focused firmly on value, exclusivity, and supreme customer service. The finalists are Harvey Nichols, Hedonism, The Whiskey Exchange, and the winner is Hedonism. Hedonism was founded with the aim of becoming the world's greatest wine and spirits retailer, with a push to offer world-class customer service, as well as the widest possible range of drinks from everyday luxury to ultra-premium. In the past year, they have increased the selection of half bottles of wine and added new single malt whiskies, rums, and UK exclusives on rare mezcals and tequilas. A further 30 beers were added from leading global breweries, and it built a vintages vault in-store to showcase some of its rare California wines. Our next trophy is for Best Hybrid Retailer of the Year. This award goes to the retailer that has done the best job of mixing an exciting on-trade experience with a thriving take-home sales business. It's a growing trend in drinks retailing, and we have some talented finalists this year. And those talented finalists are 8 Stony Street, Le Vignoble, and Vino Mondo. And the winner is 8 Stony Street. 8 Stony Street in Somerset has 2 separate areas for its shop and restaurant, which allowed the shop to remain open during both lockdowns. The store has 400 wines, ranging in price up to £200 a bottle, and it has a small range of premium spirits. In 2020, they enhanced their ranges of organic and biodynamic wines and added some local beers and ciders. During lockdown, the business also focused on online Zoom tastings, which attracted 80 people at a time at its peak, driving sales of wine on the back of these. The team has plans to add a second site in Oxford in the future. Next, it's our penultimate award, which is Convenience Chain of the Year. Convenience is an increasingly important sector within drinks retailing as shoppers favour small top-up shops throughout the week. It is challenging to fit a vibrant range into a small fixture, but our shortlisted finalists provide a shining example to their peers. And the finalists are Co-op, Spa, and Budgeons. And the winner is Co-op. The convenience sector faced a huge uplift in demand when the pandemic hit, and stores had to balance keeping staff and customers safe while ensuring shelves were continually stocked up. The Co-op saw a huge surge in sales of large pack beer and cider, and it worked hard to find space for these in store. The retailer's online sales more than quadrupled during lockdown, allowing it to reach new customers. The company also saw strong sales of spirits, especially rum, and it continued to add new products throughout the year in order to create a point of excitement in the drink sector for its customers. On to our final award for the evening, Supermarket of the Year, sponsored by White Claw Hard Seltzer. This award goes to the multiple retailer that has best used its beers, wines and spirits department to drive growth, interest, education and profitability, and help contribute to the health of the overall take-home market. And the finalists are Waitrose, Aldi, and Tesco. To announce the winner, please welcome Davin Nugent, CEO, Mark Anthony Brands International.
We're the company behind White Claw Hard Seltzer, and we're delighted to be sponsoring this year's Supermarket of the Year award at the Drinks Retailing Awards. Strange times, and sorry we're not there to celebrate all together, but hopefully next year it won't be the same. But for now, what we'd like to do is to announce this year's winner of Supermarket of the Year, and the award goes to Tesco. Congratulations to the team there. And best of luck for the year ahead to everybody. Stay safe and hopefully we'll all be together this time next year. Take care. Bye-bye.
Tesco saw sales grow in most categories of drinks in 2020, and its stores across the country worked hard to cope with the soaring demand for alcohol through the off-trade, particularly via its website. In August, it announced plans to create 16,000 jobs to support its online growth, having been quick to take on a number of temporary staff at the start of the pandemic. In 2020, Tesco reportedly served 1.5 million customers a week online, up from 600,000 a week in 2019.
Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's awards. Congratulations to all of tonight's finalists and winners, and thank you to Roger Tilling for announcing the winners so eloquently. For those joining us in our event networking platform, the night is still young, so head back to the sessions area to celebrate your success or catch up with industry friends. The highlights of tonight's presentation and the full list of winners can be found on our website, drinksretailingawards.co.uk. You can also join the conversation and congratulate our finalists and winners over on our social media channels now. So finally, on behalf of the whole Drinks Retailing team, may I say one final word of congratulations to all of tonight's winners and finalists, and of course to our wonderful sponsors for their continued support. We hope that you all continue to stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you all in person again very soon. Thank you and good night.